Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today I think I finally fixed this little Fiat 500 automatic. Yeah, what an absolute pain this car has been. But I think we are getting close. We are getting close. So let me get into it. I'll explain what's going on. I'll show you what I've done. And then we're going to get cracking with this little car. So, let's do this. Right, okay, guys. We're going to have a quick chat, a little bit of waffle, and then we're going to jump straight into it and continue with this one. So let me explain what happened. So the previous video I showed you, it was going into reverse, neutral and first, but wouldn't go into the next gears. So second, third, it wouldn't change up into gears basically. It wouldn't do what it's supposed to be doing. So I plugged the computer in, the multi-ECU scan computer on the laptop, plugged it all in, done some resets. So you can, with that laptop, you can reset certain parameters and certain... So basically, it learns itself. One of those was the clutch. So you can learn the clutch biting point. So the actuator knows when to sort of change the gears and when to do the clutch. I did that. I did a few other bits and pieces. I've got to be honest, I don't know exactly what I did, but I did it all. And then the other thing I did after that, this was yesterday. I didn't do a video yesterday. I didn't have enough time. The other thing I did as yesterday as well was I adjusted the throttle pedal. Now, it sounds strange to go to an accelerator pedal because it's not changing gears, but I saw a lot of videos and they was all saying the same thing. So you've obviously got the pedal there. And then on the side of the pedal, just there, let me see if I can get it better. So on the side there, you've got 3 screws. Get a bit closer. Yeah, so you've got the 3 screws, right? So I took the pedal off, undone the 3 screws, and then just twisted it so that the sensor, or the actual, because there's actually a wire inside that throttle, the accelerator pedal. There's a wire and there's a very, very slight adjustment. Now, it did look like it was off at a slight angle, so I just turned it a little bit and straightened it up. And now we're getting the gears. So basically, I took it out for a quick run as well. So, obviously that's neutral, and then I'm getting reverse, I'm getting first, also getting second now. So as you can see, it's now letting me go into second. So basically you just go across and then we use the up and down, bring it down into second and it goes into second. Up into first, back into neutral. And when I drive it up and down the yard in automatic, it is changing from first to second on its own. That's basically where I've got to. So it feels like we're going in the right direction with this car now. But the only real test, the absolute 100% test, is going to be put it all back together and take it for a drive on the road and let it go through all the gears in automatic and basically drive it about for a little bit to see how it goes. It's the only way we're going to know 100% that it's okay. Now, I'm not saying that what I did with the pedal has corrected it or what I did on the computer has corrected it. All I'm telling you is what I've done. Something has agreed with the gearbox and the actuator and said, oh, right, okay, all right, well, I'll start working now. So that's what it feels like. But I don't know which one have solved it, if both solved it or just one or something. I just really don't know. But it seems to be working the way it should now. So, yes, we can now put it all back together. We can put the front end on. We can put the rear end on. I've also got the tyre repaired. It was the valve on that tyre that was leaking. So they've put a new valve in for me. So that wheel can go back on there now as well. Because as soon as I found out yesterday, I just took that straight down the tyre shop. Right, fix my tyre, quick. We're going to put it back together. But yeah, good news, guys. I think we're moving in the right direction now with this car. It's taken a few weeks or a few videos, a few episodes, but you know, we are getting there. We're going in the right direction. I'm actually still waiting for the logbook for this one, which is crazy. It's been absolute weeks now, but I'm still waiting for the logbook, which is a good thing, really, because it's not ready. It's not fixed. It's not done. So, yeah. But I just wanted to quickly waffle on about that. Now I'm going to set you up. We're going to put this back together, and hopefully this drives okay on the road. But we're still not over the line. We're still not over that finish line yet, guys. We've just got to see how that gearbox, see how that gearbox works out. But so far, it seems like I've fixed it, which is that's a bit crazy. But let's get cracking. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, that is the front end back on, and as you can hear, the engine's running. I'm getting the coolant up to temperature, getting the system back to the way it was before, because this has already been off once, isn't it? So everything's back on. Everything's done up. All the lights work as they should, so that's good. It does need a good clean, this car. The bumper needs a good clean, you know, but that's the least of my worry. That was the least of my worries, wasn't it, really, considering I was going to use this as a parts car, let's be honest. But yeah, so it's going really, really well. Put the other wheel back on, but I've got the valve repaired. So that's all back on. That's all staying up now, so that's good. Wheel arches are in. Everything really is back together on the front end. So we can now really turn our attention to the back end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the car around, and then we're going to set up ready to do the back end. It was getting really, really nice hot temperature now, so that's good. It's going through the system. Yeah, all looking good. Again, still no lights on the dash about obviously the transmission or anything like that at all. So yeah, it feels like we've turned the corner with this car. Anyway, let me turn it around. I'll set you up. Let's do some work on the rear end now. So let's do this. Right, okay. Well, guys, it's all back together. Yeah, I had this bumper sprayed a while back now, and it's been sitting up there on the rack, ready to go back on. But because of what happened and it weren't running correctly, I thought, what's the point fitting the back end back on and put it all back together if we're going to use it for parts anyway? And, you know, there weren't no point fitting it, basically. But now I've fitted it, it does look a good match, that colour. It's very, very slightly different, that match. It's definitely better face to face rather than through the camera. Through the camera, it looks a little bit worse, but it ain't. It's pretty much bang on, that is. So, yeah, that's really, really good. We've obviously done the front end as well. All the wheels back on, all the wheel arches, even the wheel caps, because hopefully, fingers crossed, we haven't got to take these wheels back off. That'll be it. All this really needs is number plates, a good clean, another good clean on the seats, interior. The back seats are not that bad, but we've still got to go over it a little bit more, and then it's ready for an MOT. What I've decided to do with this as well, once we get it through the MOT and it drives okay through the gears, every gear, even though it goes through first and second up and down the yard, I've still got to make sure that it goes through third, fourth, fifth, you know what I mean? So it's all got to go through the gears up and down, really, really smooth. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably just drive it about for a little while, just to put a few miles on it, just to sort of get to used to it, just to see, you know, if it's okay. So this will definitely be used as a daily car, just driving it about, just making sure after the MOT. So yeah, you know, I could put it for an MOT and we could still have problems with it. It might fail or it might come up with advisories. I don't know, but I really do feel like we're going in the right direction with this car. It really feels like it's coming together now, and we're getting close to the end. I'm just crossing my fingers and my toes that when I take this for a drive, it's going to drive how it should drive in the gears. And if it does, it looks like we've managed to save this gearbox, this engine, you know, the whole car from being broken into parts. But yeah, because this is actually, you know, this is a Fiat 500 Sport. It hasn't got the sunroof, the glass roof, look, because it's a Sport version. But yeah, what do we think? It really does. It 100% really does rely on how it drives now. I've got to take it out. But yeah, there we go. Right, I am going to leave it there, guys. That's the end of today's video. Don't forget, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. How's it going? Give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you tomorrow, where we are going to be working on the Citroen C3. I've been driving that around as well, and I'll tell you exactly how that is going in tomorrow's video. That was the cheap Citroen C3 that I won for £200 plus fees, 350 quid. And it come with three quarters of a tank of fuel as well. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon.